Hello. So, it's time to haul everything that I have for the Renaissance Festival. I was waiting because there was a handful of things that I needed, and they just showed up today. So, I didn't go overboard this year, which is shocking, because usually I do. I'm hoping none of them watch it. I don't think any of them do, but you never know. So I am going to show off this box, which is for Anne, but I'm not going to show off what's inside of it. But there is only one item in it. It's not broken, I promise. And this is just Anne's little box. What was meant to go in the box was this frame that I got from Temu and this picture that I had printed at Walmart, but unfortunately this bit and this bit makes it a little bit too big, so it's not going to get to go in the box, unfortunately. But when I talk about Anne, I talk about the queen, this lady right here. So it's Tiffany, Queen Anne, and then there's me. This is just like a 4x6. I did have to kind of trim it because it was just a wee bit too big to fit in, but that was mostly just, a little bit of the background, but that's fine. And honestly, I'm happy it showed up this way. I was half expecting it to show up broke. I've not had the best luck, but surprisingly, it came perfectly, and it's just gonna probably get wrapped and set on top of it, not in it. Whatever. It'll still work. I have some lovely little thank you cards. I have, I believe, 6 in total. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 6. So I have a nice green, like a yellowy, light blue, like a peachy, a pink, and then another pink. So there's 6 thank you cards. They are blank on the inside, and they gave me a dozen thank you stickers for some reason. I don't know why they gave me so many, but they did. Obviously they came with envelopes. And usually we give out thank you cards to the main court, but I typically only just do that for Mary, Henry, and Anne. So I have extras for next year. Speaking of which, I picked up these bags. Granted, I have used a few of them already, but I have one of the greens, and then I believe I have 2 of everyone else. So I have 2 of like peachy, 2 of the tan, and then 2 of the blue. I do have the other green, but it is in use for somebody else at the minute. But these are just for like day 1. And if I don't end up using all of them, I don't end up using all of them. That's not the end of the world. For my second day trip, I'm pretty much only just giving to the main 3. I might have for Henry's guest. I'm not sure yet. But I only have 3 of these carriages. I have a black one for Henry, a gold one for Anne, and a silver one for Mary. Technically, I got a clear one as well, but I don't know about that one yet, because that was a gift for me, technically. I might end up using it if I feel up to it, but everything else, for the most part, is in this, which, if you don't know what this is, it was a gift from Tiffany for, I believe, Christmas last year, and it is my Squishmallow lunchbox. I've been keeping everything for the Run Fair inside of this that I can. Outside of everything that I just showed you, everything fits. So I'm just going to probably cause a mess by popping that open, and ta-da! I Okay, to be fair, I don't know what I'm doing with those just yet. But I have some extra like little sticky note pads. I might pad the bags a little bit. So I have a bunny, a bear, I have a penguin, and a little sheep. But those might be just to kind of pad the girls' bags because I don't necessarily have a lot. I do, but I don't in the same breath. So I have some scrunchies. I got green, black, white, almost silver, and red. Those are the scrunchies. Then I have, for the men, I have this blue dinosaur. It's like a dark blue and a light blue. And then this dinosaur, which is dragon. Did I say dragon or dinosaur before? I apologize if I said dinosaur. I meant dragon. It's late at night. All my family's in bed, but Tiffany wanted me to film the video the day that I got everything. So I'm a little bit delusional. I've also been out in the sun. So the other one is this green and gold dragon. I myself got a purple and silver one to wear for one of the days, but I do not have that out because that's not one of the gifts. However, continuing on with the men's gifts, Henry's guest is going to get this little sword. I had bought a sword earlier this year, and it showed up broken, but it's just a little keychain. And then the other one that I have is this like little axe, which I did get last year. Actually, I bought, this makes like number 4 out of these things because my family likes some. I have one for my dad, which he got for Father's Day, and then my mom got one for her birthday, and I gave out one last year, but I believe Archibald got it, not Henry, so Henry will get the axe this year. I have a few little hair clips for the girls. I have this like moon almost with some flowers. This like wreath with flowers. Don't know the best way to show them off. One of my personal favorites is just the straight up flower. Again, not entirely sure the best way. But my all-time favorite is this heart with flowers. So this one's going to probably go to Anne. This will go to Mary. And then these two will go to the guest. For the court, I have like these little cards. Granted, I have a few more than just the court, so I'll probably just pass them out at random. Just like a little trinket. Mary has one thing all to herself. One special item, and that is this bracelet. Though, to be fair, Anne also has one of the bracelets, but those are the only ones that are getting those ones. And it says along the lines of, always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. So I have a black and white one for Mary, and then the purple one for Anne. Anne's items that she has that's just for her are these little queen. It's a queen pin. Tiffany has a necklace that will go nicely with it. And she has a letter opener. Now, I was thinking about getting letter openers for all of them, but I didn't. I just did the one for the queen. Truthfully, I also have one for myself somewhere, but I don't know where. Next, I have these little bird knives for the ladies, because you always can defend yourselves, right? I will leave them in this packaging, though, because technically you're not supposed to have weapons. So, they are gifts, but they are going to be left in the wrapping. Whatever happens after that's not on me. Something from last year that's going to finally get to show up this year are these like little resin ducks with crowns. I want to hide them around their pavilion. I'll keep one, Tiffany will keep one, and then the rest we will hide. Though I don't know how well we're going to get to hide them. and whether or not people are going to just yoink them. But there are 8 originally, so there'll be 6 to hide. I'm kind of leaning towards keeping the blue one, but Tiffany, what color do you want? Tell me what color you want, and then you can have it. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards blue or yellow. I don't know. And then the final thing I have is for Henry and his guest day 1, plus potentially Anne, because Anne kind of likes the same kind of things that I've been getting Henry. So I'm just going to get out 1, but I do have 3, and that is this lovely little game called Catapult. And yes, you do get to fire these like little itty bitty baby kitties, and it's so cute. It says use the mini catapult to send the cats soaring through the air and try to land them on the mat to earn as many points as possible. Perfect for helping to pass time or even creating all-out competitions with your family, friends, and peers. But yes, that is pretty much everything that I have for the Renaissance this year. And now I get to try and figure out who gets what and where it's gonna go. Because yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let me show you my mess. To be fair, it could be a lot worse.